Okay, I'm going to throw a rapid fire to both of you. Let's get this done crisp and quickly. We'll do a little post-mortem of the entire game. Firstly, the big moments. What can you look back at this first test match and say, this was a big moment? Sanjay, you first.
For me, Ishant Sharma, when he got Hashim Amla and Jacques Kallis out in successive balls, I think that really got India back into this test match because they didn't get enough runs on the board, showed a spirited batting performance, but Ishant Sharma, the man with the long hair, there he is, 2 balls, and this is selection as well. Who would have had Ishant Sharma in this playing 11? Dhoni did.
Okay, Daryll,
there it is.
The big moment for you in this match?
Du Plessis walking to the wicket. Kallis's reluctance to bat was one man's loss is another man's gain. He put his hand up, and it's been a career-changing move. And it was good to see him play so well. Okay. Good performance by Sharma there. He was all heart. I'm very impressed with him.
All right. I'm going to go with 2 run-outs. That made the most fun for me. I mean, Rahane hitting the stumps to get Smith out. I'm getting another one towards the end.
One of the advantages of having youth in the team.
Absolutely. Yeah, you need someone like that a bit off. I tell you what, you need someone like that to get run-outs for you. But anyway, moving on. Who takes what from this test? Very quickly as we go into Durban, it's just a 3-day turnover time. Sanjay, what do India take?
India take a lot of confidence from this test match, and depending on the pitch, if there's something there, roughness for the spinners, I think spinners didn't show up for India, and had they had some more support from Ashwin, India would have perhaps won this game.
Daryll, what does South Africa take from this test match ahead?
Well, they've got a lot to think about, let's be honest about that. Do they take confidence? In some ways, yes, but they've got, I think, a lot of issues to sort out amongst their side. India, they take 3 very tired bowlers.
And one of them's injured as well. All right. The captaincy comparison. Quickly, how do you rate Smith and Dhoni? Just a quick word on their assessment and crucial points in this game.
Yeah, a couple of, I think, errors in captaincy. Mohammad Shami left out in the cold for a while on the final day when it mattered. Until then, his captaincy was flawless, I thought. And Zair Khan not tried over the wicket. I can understand the logic why he was bowling around the wicket, but he should have been tried over the wicket, at least, just to see how it goes. Graham Smith is slightly disappointed with his captaincy.
Smithy?
I agree. I think Dhoni was ahead of Smith. Smith will have a lot of thinking to do. I think he's had a lot on his mind. But thankfully, he's got a few runs. He looks good. And he's a fighter. He's a tough man. Takes a lot of pride in his performance. And I'm sure will rally his troops and come out with a much better performance in Durban.
Okay, casualties for the next test match. Let's hear this one. Selection-wise, I know conditions will play a part, but casualties for the next test? Anyone from India?
Depends on the pitch. And as I said, if there's something for the spinners there, I think they'll retain the same side because Ashwin comes with a great track record.
Okay.
And hard to look at.
No scope of Jadeja in place of Ashwin if he plays a spinner?
No, if there is something in the pitch there, Ashwin will make more of a mark than Jadeja. And maybe today, on day 5, on that kind of a pitch, Jadeja would have been useful, getting a couple, maybe to shoot and bounce, who knows.
Okay, Daryll, Moni Morkel, if he isn't fit enough, how would you like to see the South African change? Imran Tahir should be safe about his place.
Well, Morkel, the talk is that there's a local lad, Carl Abbott, who's from that part of the world, had a good debut in Test cricket. Should they draft him in, he's not part of the squad. Kleinveld is in the squad. McLaren is another option. He brings a batting component to the side. Peterson, Robin Peterson from a spinning option. But I do feel, I think South Africa will go all-pace attack. Come Durban, leave a bit in the pitch. And the other issues now, the push is for maybe De Villiers to be relieved of the gloves and just concentrate on his batting, which will mean that Tami Tsolakila will come in. So they've got a lot to think about over the next 3 days.
All right, and lastly, I love talking about this one point. How's the umpiring been in this test? They're going to be the same pair of umpires for the next one. We've not mentioned them throughout the test match, which is pretty much testament to good umpiring in cricket. But quick word on Rod Tucker and Steve Davis.
5 days of test match cricket and just one error from Tucker with that inside edge. Apart from that, the focus was on cricket, and that's how it should be. And when the focus is on cricket and not on the umpiring, we are on the right track.
You go with that one, Daryll? Daryll, I'm calling. Yeah, Daryll. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think they had a superb match, and Sanjay's right. It's lovely to have umpires who just in the background going about doing their things and letting the players get on with it. But the other thing to add to that is the spirit, the way the game was played. It was played in a wonderful spirit.